Hi, I'm Jungle Jr. with my pal and Ditto.
Welcome to our podcast where we talk about the Cincinnati Bengals. Today we are going to talk about
The Week 9 game against the Raiders. But first, Ditto, do we have any Pokemon Go tips?
Let me take a look.
We'll
No new tips.
Oh, that's sad. Any listener mail?
No listener mail this week.
Okay. So, any Pokemon Go tips that you got? Because I know I've got some.
Go ahead and share.
So, your buddy. There's this Pokemon, Zahora. She dresses up as your buddy. So if you see a wild one and you have like a muck as yours, they're probably gonna be a Zahora. Or you might have let's just say Ditto. So a wild Ditto appeared. We would know it was Zahora, because there's no such thing as a wild Ditto.
There can be such a thing as a wild Ditto, but you're right. During the special Halloween event, there were Zaruras who were dressed up as your buddy Pokemon. So that was a fun thing where you got to try and catch your buddy, and it kept transforming over and over into the tricky fox, Zarura.
Yeah, that seems like that. That's right.
Cool.
So, shall we get started?
Let's. So one update, before the game started, we learned that Zach Moss was not going to be playing because he hurt his neck in practice on Friday.
How many people broke their bone in, like T. Higgins?
Yeah, T. Higgins hurt his quad the previous week, and he was also not going to play. And then we also learned that Jermaine Burton was not going to play because he missed practice on Saturday without calling anybody. So hopefully Jermaine Burton can get back on track and rejoin the team. All right. Would you like to walk us through the game, Jungle Jr.?
Sure. First, the Raiders start with the ball. The Bengals almost forced the 3-and-out, but a pass interference keeps the drive alive. Raiders for a touchdown.
7-0.
Yep. And they almost missed the kick.
I don't remember. I believe you.
No, it was sort of in the middle of. It was in the middle of the center and the edge, right in the middle.
Okay.
So then Bengals start with a lot of Chase Brown, including finishing off with a receiving touchdown.
Passing touchdown to Chase Brown? Nice.
Surprise. It was a fake to him, right? Yeah.
It was a scramble play where the first play didn't work, and then Joe Burrow was running out to the right, and Chase Brown ran to the back corner.
And his feet barely stayed in bounds.
That's right.
They shouldn't have counted it because I actually saw it was barely out of bounds.
I think you couldn't see his shoe covering any of the white, so they counted it as a touchdown.
I could.
You think so?
I could see barely his heel.
Well, were you happy they counted it anyway? So his heel did go out of bounds, but his toe and like the main part of his foot was down first, and then the heel came down second.
Oh.
So it was
All
okay.
that matters is that part of your foot lands in bounds first.
That it starts in bounds. That's right.
Oh. And that is your second foot if it lands out of bounds.
That's right.
Or you land on your toe, then you land on your other toe, then heel.
That would be okay if the toes are both in. So it's 7-7. What happens next?
Raiders move a little bit, but Bengals force a punt. After Jordan Battle breaks up a long reception. But the break, it was a very bad throw.
Oh.
It was towards the middle of the defender and the catcher and the receiver. So it would have been an incomplete pass anyway.
If you say so. I'm pretty sure.
No, it was supposed to go around Jordan Battle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good job, Jordan Battle.
Yeah.
All right, so Bengals get the ball.
Bengals drive. And Eric got hurt. And Mike Gesicki almost had a great TD, but the Bengals settled for a field goal. 10 seconds. And is this the next second half?
We're still in the first half.
After this, then it's second half.
Almost. Got a few more drives in the first half.
Raiders get some big passes, but Bengals defense, or AKA D, gets 2 tackles for loss, including a Trey Hendrickson sack.
So what do the Raiders do?
Raiders take a field goal, 10-10.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. This drive, then the next drive. After these next two. Bengals drive well. Big plays by Chase Brown. Jamar Chase and a TD by Andre Uchivas.
Nice. Score 17-10.
10.
All right. Raiders get the ball back one more time this half.
Bengals stop. The Raiders drive and then take a knee for halftime.
All right. So 17-10 at the half. How are you feeling at halftime?
Good, because we know we're going to get the ball back.
Mm-hmm.
And we haven't really got any 3-and-outs.
That's true.
The thing special about this game was there were no 3-and-outs. The lowest was a 6-and-out.
Got it. All right. So halftime's over. You said the Bengals start with the ball. How does it go?
Bengals start with big runs by Chase Brown. And work down the field. Touchdown to Drew Sample.
Wow.
He barely got in.
But he did.
Yeah.
24-10. Raiders get the ball. What happens?
Oh, Daddy. On the first drive, remember, like, the huge shove? Where, like, the Bengals defense don't let them in. They, like, shove him backwards.
I don't remember that specific play, but yeah.
Okay. Like, the play before they got the touchdown
Oh, okay.
in the first drive.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where am I? Oh, Raiders fumble the handoff, and Bengals recover. Return it to the 21. Touchdown to Mike Gesicki. 31-10. Raiders 3-and-out.
Wait, so this touchdown to Mike Gesicki, was that his first touchdown of the year?
Yeah. And his first touchdown as a Bengal.
That's right, because he's new to the Bengals this year. What was his celebration?
He tried to do the gritty.
Did he do a good job?
Good for being new to the gritty. Yes.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so the Raiders had a 3-and-out, and then
Bengals.
this says misdiagnosed. They didn't understand the blitz.
And can't convert. On third down, they have to punt. Raiders. Oh, oopsies. 3-and-out. He had a 3-and-out.
Yeah. All right, so
Raiders
go ahead.
Change quarterback to
Desmond Ridder.
and go 3-and-out. Bengals don't get much either. Punt almost pinned.
Do you remember that punt that almost went out of bounds before going in the end zone?
Yeah. Almost pinned them inside the 1.
Mm-hmm.
Another Raiders 3-and-out with a sack. Burrow throws an easy pick 6. 31-17. You know it's an easy pick 6.
It was pretty easy for the Raiders player, right?
Yeah. Like, it was a pretty bad throw.
Yeah. How do you think Joe Burrow felt?
He was mad. He was also really mad about, I think he was mad about the mixed connection.
Yeah.
And the pick 6. But we haven't gotten to the misconnection part.
Okay. All right. So they threw a pick 6. And then the
Bengals
Bengals.
go 3 and out.
Uh-oh.
Raiders have to, what does that say?
Have a decent.
Punt, return. Raiders are driving well with a short pass. With short passes, 2 sacks, turnover on the downs. Bengals.
So they were doing well for a little bit, but then we sacked them 2 times.
Yeah.
And we got the ball back with a turnover.
Bengals score again with another TD to Gesicki after the Raiders had a penalty. On 4th down, they give the Bengals their first down.
Do you remember that? They were lining up to punt, and then the Raiders jumped offsides early. And so the Bengals got to put the offense back out on the field. They didn't have to punt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was tough.
And then what now we have?
So now it's 38-17.
Trey Hendrickson with the strip sack on Logan. And Logan Wilson recovers a fumble. He can't quite seal it with a touchdown. But and get one more field goal from 27 yards, 41-17. Raiders close with a touchdown against Bengals backups. Final score, 41-24.
41-24. That's pretty good.
Yeah, about 14 points away.
17.
Oh, okay.
Close, though. All right, so 17-point win.
At home. First one at home.
First one at home of the
That was
season.
the second.
How do you think the fans felt?
Relieved. The Bengals finally sent their home fans going home happy.
That's right. Good job, Bengals.
Who they think gonna beat the Bengals? Who they think gonna beat the Bengals? Nobody.
That's right. So there were some injuries in this game.
A lot of Raiders.
A lot of Raiders. They lost multiple offensive linemen, and it was all to ankle injuries, which is really rough. It's unfortunate.
That's weird.
It was weird. There were like 5 different ankle injuries for the Raiders.
Then that's all backup linemen.
They had a lot of backup offensive linemen. Do you think that might have contributed to Trey Hendrickson getting 4 sacks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh. How can you get so many ankle injuries if you're just a lineman? Oh, they get into huge piles.
Yeah, so sometimes it's when like someone accidentally rolls over your ankle, then your ankle can get hurt. And those guys are big, so that's a lot of person rolling on your ankle. So that was really tough. And then on the Bengals side, there were 2 big new injuries. One was really big, where the tight end Eric All, the rookie, he tore his ACL, which is it's a piece of his right knee, got injured. So he will be done for this season, which is a bummer. Yep. So hopefully we'll see him next season. And then B.J. Hill was also ruled out with a rib injury, but
Rib? How can you get the rib?
I don't know. Maybe
Maybe
he got, a
you
really
got
hard
rolled
hit.
down.
Maybe.
Over.
But Zach Taylor said it wasn't so bad.
Good.
So he has a chance to play on Thursday against the Ravens.
What? We're already going to have our 2 games against the Ravens?
Our second game against the Ravens, that's right.
Then we're going to be done with them. Poof. We haven't even gone against the Steelers.
I know.
We have to beat them.
Yeah. So that was the injury recap. Do you remember they were showing on TV towards the end of the game? We were up 17 points. We were up by a lot, right? For a little while, we were up 24 points. How was Joe Burrow looking? Was he happy? Was he pleased with the Bengals' performance?
No.
How did he look?
He looked mad. He did a helmet swing.
Mm-hmm.
He looked mad because I think he's mad about the misconnection with Jamar Chase and the Big Six.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I heard that he said after the game, it's like, yeah, I threw 5 touchdowns, but we have to do better. What's there to be happy about? So, seems like he's pretty focused on trying to not just win one game, but to get to the playoffs and do better for the rest of the season.
And make it to the Super Bowl and win it.
I mean, that would be
The
amazing.
first Bengals victory in the Super Bowl.
That'd be pretty cool. All right, so that was Joe Burrow's reaction. How did you feel about the game? Were you happy? Were you like, okay, this is fine, but I got to see more? What were you thinking?
I want this game to go on without the pick six, to keep going on and on.
So you want them to keep playing like they did in this game, just without the pick six?
Yeah, don't add the pick six.
That makes
Avoid
sense.
that.
Yeah, and then Jamar Chase did kind of drop a couple of deep passes, so hopefully he can hold on to those next time.
No, some were short.
That's true.
They were like,
Yeah, so it really was a misconnection, like you said before. It's a good description.
he was mad about the 10-yard misreception.
Mm-hmm.
That was also very sad.
But Jamar Chase did do a good job. He got a couple of key first downs, and
He got some handoff. He got a handoff in.
mm-hmm.
He ran a play that we only ran once in a game of my flag football.
Oh yeah.
So where a wide receiver swoops in from the middle and grabs the ball
That's right.
and then takes off.
Do you remember what that's called?
What?
A sweep.
Oh yeah. And the double sweep.
Mm-hmm. I don't think the Bengals did any double sweeps though. I think it was just a single sweep.
That's double reverse.
Yeah.
Double reverse.
All right. So, how'd you feel about the offense?
Super good. Well, not super.
Good, but could clean some things up.
I could say great-ish, like in the middle of great and excellent.
Okay. How about the defense?
Perfection.
It was pretty sweet. I agree. What about special teams?
Same with Bengals. Same with offense. No, great. Just great.
Okay. Cool. Pretty good showing. But the Raiders, they had only won 2 games. The Ravens have won more. They've won, I think it's 6? Or maybe it's 5.
They're 6-3?
I think so.
Dang. Who'd they lose to?
I don't remember. But we've got the Ravens Thursday night, so it's a short week. They only got a couple days to rest their bodies. How do you think the Bengals are gonna show up on Thursday? It's at Baltimore.
I think they're going to show up loud, hard, and tough.
Okay. Well, we're gonna need them to be real tough to beat Baltimore.
Like, Lamar Jackson cannot get sacked. How many times did he get sacked last week?
I don't know.
Who did they play against last week? I have huge questions.
I don't remember who they played, but it doesn't matter because they're playing us next. You think we
Yeah.
can beat them?
Yeah, but now let's move on to my football.
So you want to give everybody an update on your flag football team?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, we are going to get, prizes for the season because we lost the first game of the playoffs. But we're going to get prizes because our coach is going to, our head coach is going to give us, he really thanks us for being on this team.
So he wants to celebrate the team a little bit.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about how the team did this season?
Which team?
Your flag football team.
The Wildcats?
Mm-hmm. How do you feel they did this season?
I think they did I think we did really good.
Do you remember?
As a coach, you did amazing.
Well, thanks. Yeah, I think we improved a lot as the season went on. Hopefully, if we keep the team together, we can turn that into a few more wins in the future.
Yeah, the last 2 seasons, the first 2 seasons of this team, we've only gotten 1 win. But this win was way more exceptional, and it was way higher ranked.
Yep.
So this team was 2nd in the league. We were last in the league.
Got it.
And we defeated them.
Nice. Are you glad you got the chance to play flag football?
Yes.
What was your favorite position to play?
Defensive line.
Why?
because you get to learn way more from that position, and you kind of get to let your kid energy out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How does that show up during a play? Right, you're playing defense. You're up on the line.
You're trying to get the flag, whereas Jungle Ma says you're ruining someone else's day.
So it's kind of like playing tag at recess.
I got 3 in total. One won the game because the second one was a incomplete pass.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the last game, the last one, I think they lost about 3 points.
Got it.
31 something, 27 I think.
Yeah.
31-27. That's
Something like that.
that's right.
All right. Well, that's a recap of Jungle Junior's flag football season.
Oh, and one thing. If you get a touchdown, you're most likely not to be in the red zone. You're most likely to be in the back of the field and then run.
In your division of flag football?
Yeah, and you run really, really far. Because a lot of the teams have really different speed.
Yes. So there are a lot of what we call explosive plays, where you go for a really long run
Into the TD area.
to get the touchdown. That's right.
Kind of like Mike Gesicki. Had a large run.
He did. It's true.
First touchdown as a Bengal. Woohoo! But not a first touchdown in the NFL.
True.
We got him from the Dolphins.
I think he was on the Patriots last, but yes, he was on the Dolphins.
Oh yeah, the Patriots did not like him.
It didn't really work out for him there. Let's wrap it up.
Thanks for listening.
Email us at ditto@junglejuniorpod.com with your ideas, feedback, or Pokemon Go tips.
I hope to see some more. And until next time, I'm Jungle Junior, baby.
And I'm Ditto.
Ooh,
day.
baby. Thunder Dog.